Oh, we got the research for the artificial sun. Alright, so this might be our first wonder. Let's look at how much that's going to cost to build, though. May not be able to build it yet. Alright, so here we go, artificial sun. So, this is just one of the coolest things in the game. It does use 300 polymers, which is what we have, just a little bit more than that. But it's going to take long enough to build that when we are producing polymers right now. We do have all of the other things, so maybe we'll get that started too. So what it looks like is that's kind of the space it takes up, and it needs both water and power. And then the area you see in the larger hex around that, after you build it, it's an artificial sun, and then you can build solar panels in that area within that hex, and it will power the solar panels 24/7 as well. So it provides power, and it powers solar panels around it. So let's see, what's a good place for this? We haven't joined the power network yet. So let's see which of the two networks maybe needs the most power right now. And maybe we'll choose that. All right. Yeah, they're both about producing over about the same. This one's a little less. And these guys need something to do. And do they have a good supply of stuff? Yeah, there's the Universal Depot there. And we've got the water and a power line there, so this might be a good place for it. Kind of right, even just right here, I'm thinking. Were we going to do a dome in this area? I don't see that we would. There's no resources or anything. We're going to need to eventually exploit that. So, you know what? We're going to do this. Let's get this wonder started, because it's just a cool looking thing. Alright, so let's get you placed, and then you need the water feed. And a power line. And then eventually after it's built, we'll be doing solar panels. You sort of want to do it gradually so that you cover it. Because the solar panel, even if it's just only one of the three is touching that, then it'll power it. So really to maximize the total number of panels you can put on there, you sort of want to build slowly and build it out so you have as many as possible that are just one in on the edge. Alright, well, we're just going to get this started. So we may use our transport to help bring over some of those resources, since it is so many. Right now it's just going to be the shuttles plopping things in here, 3 at a time. That way. So what it needs the most is the polymers and metals. So what's our transport's picking up metals over here? How convenient. Alright, so when it finishes that, we'll send it over directly there. Alright, we're full on metals. Let's go dump this here, so it'll go towards building that. And usually when there's a big project like this being built, I will dump things loose, like right next to it, sort of between where the drone hub is. And that's just to avoid using up space in the depot, so that shuttles can still bring stuff there. It just helps build these big things a little quicker, I think. Alright, so maybe polymers was the other big thing. Are we a good chunk of the metals? Let's see, do we have a stash of polymers over here? Right there. Let's get that over. This may go up a little faster than I was thinking it would. And get polymers, yep. Alright, unload that here. Next we'll do a load of concrete. Try and keep it balanced. Alright, we got a close big batch of concrete anywhere. Let's see. Oh, there's some there, but that's in reach, so... Right here. Alright. And we got our batch of concrete. Oh, there are not enough polymers in that one thing? Okay. Alright, load up on these then. We're going to wipe out pretty low on polymers, but that's okay. Alright, you unload. Getting relatively close to being done. So that'll be a good, nice, significant thing to get done in the session today.
Meteor incoming.
Oh, I think this is starting to build. Yep. Construction in progress. Here we go. It's going to take a while to start up too. It has to load up with a certain amount of water.
Milestone achieved.
There we go. Alright, so we got a milestone because we built a wonder. Oh, and that gave us a good 5,000 bump in research. So that got us a good way towards the rocket. Alright, so this is loading up with water. And then once it's finished, there'll be a miniature sun here, which is just pretty cool. I think this is one of the coolest things in the game. So we'll come back and look at that after it's finished loading up. Oh, although we have domes without life support. We got our fireworks. They always shoot off fireworks whenever anything amazing happens. What do you need? Water. Yeah, it's diverting water to the thing. We have enough in tanks. We get a fair amount. I think that'll be done. So the last thing we want to do before we call it a day is get this filled with stored water and get it cranking. So let's fast forward and see how that goes. It's producing 340 power. It'll do another little jump, I think, once it starts getting fully operational. And built up the water. Why? Okay, because you don't have power. Having a power issue too. Let's see. Alright, time for another Stirling generator over here. See if that makes the difference. Let's just put you... Yeah, we'll tuck you in right there with those. Build you. Open it up. Alright, does that help resolve it? Nope, we still got a water issue. That's very annoying. Hurry up, finish up filling with water. Okay, it's about to finish. Good. There we go. Alright. Let's make sure that, okay, so no more water issue now that it's done sending it all there. So there we have our... Wow, that's loud when you get close into it. That's our artificial sun. So even without the solar panels, it's producing 4,000 power. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about power for a little while. But we will build a solar panel or two here to see that, right? So we gotta, I usually start right next to it and tuck it in. And you think a little carefully about it, right? So if we do one there, one there, one there, then we can do this one here that has just the one, right? So let's build, we'll build all of those. Build a little row at a time. And all of the solar panels you build around all, of course, face towards it, because that's what the solar panels do during the day, is they face towards the sun. Yeah, so the solar panels, I mean, they only produce the 10, which is not much in comparison to the 4,000, but it's just a little way to have that thing give more power. All right, so there we go. I think we're going to call it a day, but we got a wonder belt, probably the coolest wonder in the game, if you ask me. I just think it's awesome. Well, I'm going to leave that on slow play, and I think we have enough metals floating around that I'll pluck away a bit more at these solar panels. Our goal here is we're trying to get as many as possible where the solar panel only has the one in the range of the outline area there, because as long as one is sticking in there, then the artificial sun will power the panel. So it's usually good to kind of do maybe only two, but then you got to pay attention to how it sits over this way. Right? So if we go, like, see if we were going to go that way, then that leaves those two there, and another panel wouldn't fit there, so that's why we have to go that way. Put that one that way. I mean, eventually, once we get all the way around, there's probably going to be a couple spots where we need to use this is the single hex solar panel, so we'll probably have a couple we'll need to use no matter how well we do this. All right. Oh, let's do this one here, because now it's got to go that way. Yeah, alright, so we'll do this one like that, and this one like that, because if we did it like that, we could end up... Well, it may not work. There we go. Alright, and we'll do one more over here for now. Actually, we'll do two more. We'll do that one, because that's one in, and then this one is one in. And we'll place this one, because it's only one way to go there. And there like that. Alright. We'll do that little group. Do them a little group like that at a time until we get all the way around. Until we have a good supply of metals. I'll just focus on it and get it all done. Let's do... I do want to wrap this up, so this is at a stage of completion. So we are going to just focus on solar panels here and call it a day. Alright. And we'll just leave things playing slowly as we do this.
Colonists have arrived.
Alright, we good with that. Yep, because we can go this way on this one. And this is... go either way there. So let's go ahead and place this way with the one in. Now let's figure out how we're... Yeah. Alright, that'll leave a good spot in there. Yeah, so we can't quite do that one because then we'll have two. But that might actually, well, let's see. If we go like that, Yeah, I'm going to try a different approach on this to see if it helps make a difference. We're actually going to do this. Oh, yeah, see, that'll sort of work, like, because we do that now. Like a jigsaw puzzle. There, we could go that. Yeah, alright, so that sort of worked. Better than I thought. I thought I was going to have to build a couple small ones. So we could do that, or, yeah, but that would definitely leave it weird too, so, yeah, we do want to do that. It looks like this will be the best choice here, so let's pop that down. Yeah, we're gonna do you. Some of these are easy to make a call on. Is it that way or that way? Let's build from here and see if that tells us. About halfway around. Also never calculated exactly how much power maximizing the solar panels around will give, so we'll do that little bit of math as well. Boom. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. If we do the one, yeah, that's definitely going to create a situation where we need a single. You know, I'm going to do it though, because we invariably need it when we get to the end anyway, so we'll build a onesie in there. Alright, let's think about this last little stretch. So if we do you, one. Yeah, I think it's going to happen no matter what. Alright. We put the one there. And we're getting, yeah, if we put this here, we're just getting 2 3s, whereas if we go here and here, then we put the onesie in. That's about as maxed out as it could get, I think. Alright, and I'm going to speed this up so they get built, but let's see, how many do we have here? So that's, I'm going to probably lose count no matter what way I do this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 71. So that's 71 large solar panels and 2 little guys. And each of the large is 10, so that's 710 power there. Where's the little guy that we built over here? just not gotten built yet. Oh, yeah, it still needs to be built. All right. So far we're at 4,000 plus 710. That's 4,710 power. And then whatever these two little dinky guys bring, it's probably on the build menu here. Base production 2.
Research complete.
So that's another 4. So that's 4,714 power that will get produced by the artificial sun and the solar panels around it. And we'll just get it fully built so we can see the final look of it. All the panels just face towards it. I still say this is one of the coolest looking things in the game. Alright, just a few more. Well, transport did get here before it completely finished, but... Well, there we go.
Resources are low.
Alright, let's just slow down here. Alright, so here we have our fully functional artificial sun with solar panels surrounding it. Let's see if we can get a close-in view here. Close-in street view. Oh, can't really look up, can you? It's not as loud as it was last time. Oh, you have to click on it. Oh, no, it's not doing the burning sound like it was. Huh. Alright, well there we have it. So that's the power, right? So, and that's interesting if you look at the power production, right? It's 5,400. We already said that this is 4,714 of that. The only kind of downside to having a lot of power coming from this is if something happens to this, then it can be very bad. So we definitely covered it with a laser, right? Yeah. In fact, there's some of it not covered, so I'm going to build another laser over here just to make sure nothing can happen to it. I think it will need service at some point, because I remember that happened once, and that became problematic. But alright, we'll build one more laser there.